Yo, what up guys, iReapism here, and welcome back to another video of RaZe. This is episode 16, and I'm starting to get everything laid out here. As you can see, yep, that's all I got so far, Cropper. I got all of his abilities working, so we're going to take a look at that. And yeah, so we're going to take a little bit of time here in this arena world because I want to showcase and talk about some things that I really would suspect you guys of heavy interest. So first of all, let's take a look at the abilities again. So I'm going to simulate a raptor. I'm a marauder. I'm blue. I simulate on a guardian, and here we are. You might have noticed, if you are a big RaZe person and follow with all the classes, things already started to get balanced, and I'm moving towards an experience system. And this is huge, guys. You have to hear me out. This is huge. This is huge stuff. So before we get into that, let me just show you guys. I'm going to show you guys when you hover over these items, all the information is very basic. It's in front of you, and you should get the understanding. So you have an empty map in your inventory, and when you hover over it, you see damage 2.5, you see stun for 2 seconds, radius 6, and has a cooldown of 6, so meaning you'll get this back once used. How do I use this? What do you do with maps? Usually you right click them to kind of open it, and there you go. You have two little indications. So I have the particle on me, which is kind of a bug with particles in this snapshot, but that particle will happen in a two mobs, like as you saw here. It actually doesn't in this case actually, but yeah, it's a bug. But dark green, I add a little bit of indication. When I use it, I get a particle, and when it stops, I get particles. This is very small, but this is a step towards something huge, and it's the indications. The indications of when people's abilities are started and used from a distance can be huge. You can plan attacks before you even engage. You can plan strategies before you even engage, which is incredible. And here's target damage. Now let's hover over this first though. Damage 1.5 per hit, max fireballs 3. Now this, when you upgrade your abilities, the information on the ability will also update. So you can always hover over your item to get real-time information about it, and this will be mentioned in the map. So yeah, you'll be able to take a look at all your abilities, your entire kit before the game starts. So this is my way of making a user-friendly system. And also, you know, I have a little yin-yang symbol on the bottom to indicate, you know, descriptions, rains fireballs on enemies within 9 blocks. Now I didn't put radius in this specifically because I have a short description saying 9 blocks. Within 9 blocks, that's a radius of 9 blocks. And then target damage 1.5 per hit, max fireballs 3, slow 3 seconds, radius 4, cooldown 15 seconds, and then direct fireballs that's slow as an AoE. And this has been done. And you get a little indication sound of when they spawn. And these stay on forever, unlike my other ones. These will slow as long as they're in the air, or as long as they're alive, for that matter. Now there's something else before we get into the experience system and you know, upgrading your abilities in game, and that is, quite frankly, yeah, of course, before we get into that, I want to showcase the efficiency of these abilities. Like, look how fast this is acting, and look at the clearing. It's instantaneous, this stuff. This was never the case before my old designs, and I am still going to use comparators and torches for the sake of my sanity, guys. I don't want to spend too much time complicating redstone. This is far too minimal on a server. If I have glowstone right above here, it's not going to cause any sort of lag necessarily. So in these cases, especially that I'm only using maybe 10 redstone torches, the entire redstone of the map, it's not a big deal. It really is not. And I don't want to overcomplicate things. I've been working on RaZe for almost 5 months, and beta will be coming soon, so yeah, we gotta start squeezing things together for a beta, and that's why I have this arena. And everything in here can be copied and pasted to the actual redstone of my map, because I'm building everything in here that will be on the actual map, so all I have to do is really copy and paste it. So yeah guys, I nerfed Dark Rain. Instead of 5 fireballs, it's 3 fireballs, and when you upgrade these abilities, the fireball count will increase, along with the damage and the stun duration, and you get to very specifically choose what you want to upgrade on these abilities. And this is huge. This is absolutely huge, because this allows for a completely new experience every time you play RaZe. I want a second playback on this map. I don't want someone to play this map for the first time and say, that was a really fun map, but it's going to be the same if I play it again. I don't want that. I want it to be played over hundreds of times and have a unique experience for each. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm striving for with this whole experience system. Unfortunately, I would love to show you guys some more progress, and like as I talk about these kind of things, have some sort of interesting footage, but I don't. But I will tell you, if you're listening here to this video, that's good, and I can show you for a fact that when you destroy these camps are like buffs, right? When you destroy them, you get experience. When you kill players, you get experience. For killing the objective, you get a lot of experience. This is huge. This is an experience system. This is MOBA-like. This is where the map becomes MOBA-like, not like abilities and stuff that everyone thought this map would be MOBA-like for. But now I have an experience system. This is huge, guys. This is big, big stuff. And a lot of people don't understand what I mean by decoration stage. Decoration stage is placing very small aesthetics around the map, and it has a lot to do with design. So yeah, this area is not decorated, as you can see, and the biomes are messed up, obviously, kind of taking away from the original feeling. But this has not been decorated at all yet. Well, in some areas, yeah, it has, but for the most part, there's very specific little details I do that has to be everywhere to give you this unique kind of experience that if you go to one area, like if I go over here, I notice that this grass is yellow here. Maybe the second time I'll notice that this is even more green. These little specific details are part of the decoration stage, and especially all the design features of the map as well, taken part of the decoration stage. It's the last stage of the map dev. And then the redstone obviously is its own stage, but the last part of the building of RaZe is the decoration stage, and we're up to that, so it's really humbling to get to this far. And if I had a build team from the beginning of this map, we'd probably have a beta test already, to be honest with you guys. So yeah, a lot has changed, a lot has been done, and I'll take you to the actual map. Alright guys, for the remainder of this episode, I have actually some pretty big changes to RaZe already that I'm thinking of implementing. They're not as big to you, but this is a different picture of the game I was anticipating, and it's more and more strategy based now. So let's take a look. Make target damage, this is a small one, make target damage have a lifetime of 4 seconds. Because I am thinking of getting rid of the bow for Markra, and making him a different kind of ranged class, where he can shoot fireballs very far rather than, you know, target damage for Copper has a shorter distance. And that might be pretty interesting, because if I can get rid of this kind of bow combat, it is a huge part of the game. But the thing is, if not every class has a bow, it is a detriment to not be that class. I don't know, I just feel like I can improve it in a way, or make like, you can't spam arrows like this. Like, there's some sort of limit to as much as, like, how much you can shoot at a time, something like that. If I don't get rid of the bow, then that's how it'll be. But you're definitely not given an infinity bow. There's no way I can do that. But next is make jungle available after 5 minutes of the game. So it's gonna be closed in the beginning of the game. You can't access the jungle. And that's actually huge, because that you're limited in where you go for the first 5 minutes of the game. That has bigger implications than what I'm saying, by the way. But 30 minutes of 30 seconds of pre-game to plan strategy, go to your areas, your camps. And this is what I'm talking about. Add experienced camps in middle lane. This is huge. Alright, this is where strategies and different metas evolve, because you can share experience on one camp, whoever's in the radius, or you can get it all to yourself. And then make the count of the item determine its level. So for example, if I want to increment my bow, I click it, to level it up. Essentially this it'll say level 2 like that, and if I increment it one more time, it's level 3. Obviously it would go to this slot, but yeah, I have a level 3 bow, right? You guys see what I'm saying? You can do the same thing with target damage and all that, but for the most part, that's pretty amazing. If I do this count thing, it's an easy indication as to what level the ability is, like when watching a video or something, which is really cool. But I'm so limited. There's not everything I can prevent, but yeah, we'll see. This is awesome implications that I'm showing off, and yeah, thanks a bunch for watching, guys. Take care now and take it easy. It's coming along nicely, and hopefully soon we get to play on the RaZe Arena. Peace out now.